Thank you, Ria. It's another beautiful Thursday morning here in the city of Abuja. I was about to say Monday. I know that you're always frightened about
tomorrow
Monday.
Is Friday, so you
well,
can't even say Monday.
I know it's your favorite day. Well, we have a lot on the table this morning. A lot is happening on the political scene. And of course, the INEC chairman is going to be screened by the Senate today, but that's not our focus today. Well, you want to say something?
Good morning, Nigerians, and it's quite exciting. It's like we're deep into the rainy season again with a heavy rainfall yesterday.
Well, I just treated malaria, and I think it's a wave of malaria right now.
Maybe we're washing it away.
Well, so kit up properly and treat yourself. Well, good morning and welcome to FCT Brief, your window into the pulse of the nation's capital and the issues shaping Nigeria's political landscape. Today, we are focusing on the unfolding political realignments that continue to redefine the country's party system. Across states and even within the Federal Capital Territory, the opposition People's Democratic Party appears to be losing more of its members to the ruling All Progressives Congress. This steady wave of defection involving key figures and grassroots mobilizers is once again stirring debates about loyalty, ideology, and political survival in Nigeria's democracy. Analysts say the movement is not just about party strength, but a reflection of deep-rooted political calculations ahead of the 2027 general elections.
For some, it's a strategy to remain relevant in the corridors of power. For others, it underscores dissatisfaction with internal party structures and leadership crises within the PDP. As the APC gains momentum with these new entrants, questions arise about how the development may alter the balance of power, both at the national level and across states. Can the PDP withstand this exodus, or is Nigeria's political space heading towards a new one-party dominance? Stay with us as FCT Brief examines the motivations, implications, and possible ripple effects of this latest round of defections. Austin Okai Usman is a member of the PDP Presidential Campaign Council in 2023 general election, and he is live with us in the studio. Good morning, nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yeah. Let me start this way. The PDP is hemorrhaging at this moment, and some persons say that every member of the PDP, whether at the NWC or just passive members, are responsible for this crisis, this hemorrhage of the PDP, in the instance that when 27 members of the House of Assembly defected in Rivers State, the party leadership refused to write INEC formalizing that, and everyone that kept quiet at that time played part in the conspiracy of silence. So who will you absolve from this blame of what is befalling your party now?
No, you can't generalize it because the party has a large numbers of membership, but that alone do not mean that everybody is in charge of the party. The party has hierarchy. It has leadership organogram, which is headed by the chairman of the party, the governors' forums, the chairman's forums, the BOT, and others. So if they fail to do their assignment, you can't blame the members of the party. And you know it, that the whole thing started from when you was removed by Benue State chapter. And he went to court, he lost it. So that withdrawing Ayuk appeal case, thinking that the North Central will produce the replacement, and the inability of the leadership of the party at the North Central to speak in one tongue, led by the Plateau State governor, to nominate the replacement of Ayuk, knowing fully well that Damagu was not the right person. And that is where the whole crisis started from. And as you can see, everything you are seeing today is like they are playing a template. There's nothing new. There's nothing strange. Before now, the party has internal mechanism of getting its crisis resolved internally. But unfortunately, the happening is what is unthinkable in history of PDP crisis.
So now, do you think that the FCT minister's early warning about the party's implosion has been vindicated at this point?
There's nothing like his early warning. The whole thing is, just as I said, it's like there's a script they are playing to. Before we thought that Atiku, that is there, and we get crisis of the 2023 election, after Atiku must have left, that the crisis will be okay. But we have discovered that the problem may not even be Atiku, that there is a plan that the party should go down. And as you can see, What remains is a mere carcass. I don't know you get it now. There's nobody that is planning to contest 2027 general election that will remain in the party, that almost about 12 states are having the crisis. And where do you get a delegate? And you are going for on November 15th and 16th elective convention. Where are the delegates that will elect the leadership of a party who are to take over from the current management of the party? So that is just the fact. And you have to know that, yes, there are also going to be so many court injunctions. Today, even who to represent the party is not there. The Damagu appointed Chris Uche about 4 days ago to represent the party in the litigation case brought by Judge Tona, Imo State PDP chairman, and Abia State chairman. Ordinarily, that should be the decision that the legal advisor should do. Even if the national chairman is going to approve the legal advisor, who is also son, is not going to be there. He is to recommend, he is to appoint or nominate who should represent the party, not the national chairman. But what you see national chairman issued a memo, right to INEC, what the secretary is supposed to do, nominate a lawyer, what the national legal advisor is supposed to do. So the whole thing is a script they are playing, and no serious politicians will remain in that environment.
Now, when you say it's a script they are playing, no serious politicians, and some persons are saying that the APC is culpable, that APC is working towards a one-party state. How do you blame a political party that its interest is to win more states? So if my competitor is not holding ground, should I also fold my hands? How do you blame the APC for the failure of the PDP?
You know, for ordinary since yesterday, I've been thinking of this. I'm yet to see. The other day we said that Okoa was because of EFCC case. What do you say of Umba and Governor Diri? With Jonathan being named flying around, that he may likely contest. I was even thinking that one person that will definitely remain is going to be Diri. But you can see what happened yesterday. Automatically, that is enough to cancel Jonathan eviction. Because when you are done, how can a politics is local, and your own state has gone to the position, and it didn't just left it though. Almost about 3 members of the State Assembly, right, also tendered their resignation. So I don't think the APC should be blamed over the happening in the PDP. The PDP has been so careless with internal crisis right from the time of Okwasile Zemodo, from the time of late Chief Audogbe down to Amodali. This leadership crisis has been there, has been persisting. And then we have a president who can call, the president has, look, the ruling party has so many ways of compensating their aggrieved one. But here we are not in power. So anybody that is angry, you can only appeal to them for the sake of democracy. And politics is interest first. Every political decision is personal. And you do not take that away. The interest can be national interest. The interest can be state interest. The interest can be personal. Or it can even be your tribal interest. All we know is interest. Somebody like Governor Oba now, he has gone. And going with him, that I saw Buruburu, the immediate past governor of Enugu State, also wearing the APC Ashobi with President Tinubu. That means that among the G5 now, him too has also gone. I don't know you get it now. Remain only FCT minister. And I don't want to blame APC for the happening. I don't know you get it now. I don't want to blame. Yes, the party came up, the national chairman came to issue a statement that APC is doing this. That is bad. It's unacceptable. The leaderships of the party are the ones that compromise what they're supposed to do, which you know, Damagu, Anyanwu, national legal advisor, they are just deceiving us. They know exactly what they are doing. You know, why should Damagu issue a notice, write a letter to the INEC when you know that it is Anyanwu that's supposed to? Why should Damagu appoint Chris Uche to represent the party when you know the party has a legal advisor who is also a son, who has a colleague, in which it can also be Chris Uche? Look at what happened in the court. The 2 senior advocates of Nigeria were arguing with each other. The judge has to send them out to go and resolve. They couldn't. So it was adjourned today. And I'm sure, I can tell you that the same thing will repeat itself. So, and we are going for convention. You can't put something on nothing. When there are so many, nobody will try that. Because we knew what we went through, what we saw in Plateau State over the crisis. We lost all the state assembly members, all the national assembly members. It's only the political arrangement that sustained the governor Caleb. I don't know you get it now at the Supreme Court. So no serious politician, even those who are not even interested in second term, someone like Doyin is interested in who succeed him. Yeah. And I can tell you that those politicians who think that they may take people like Bala Mohammed and co. You heard what is the name, Governor Fayose said yesterday, His Excellency, the former governor of Ekiti, that those that are remaining want to negotiate, use the platform to negotiate. If you remain there to contest the election, you are always trying to fulfill all the political righteousness. Or you just want to be on the ballot paper for being there.
So, Mr. Austin, with all that is happening now, do you agree that Nigeria is drifting towards a one-party state, or is it a case where APC is simply executing a calculated strategy to dominate the political landscape? And at this point, does political realignment become democratic? At what point does political realignment become democratic manipulation? And how much of this defection wave is driven by survival rather than ideology?
When you talk of ideology, you are talking of being power first. I don't know you get it now. And you do not take away the fact that, just as I said earlier, defection is part of politics. The same way some are still living APC. You can't take that away. And somehow, if the old members are politically dormant, there are so many people who are no longer active politically. And two, you can see the rate of this defection is largely in the southern part, except those who are in the National Assembly from the north who want to come back again, like Kaduna State Governor. And that one, you see the governor present in the National Assembly, you can say that's a political calculation from APC. Perhaps the governor want to take some political score, want to score some political point. I see no reason why he should be in the House of Rep to witness the defections of PDP member too. But it is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know you get it now. So when you say that winner take it all in democracy, it is allowed. You can see today they are having the two-third majority in the National Assembly. Mm-hmm. And I saw ADC trying to caution the party that they shouldn't make an attempt to amend the Electoral Act, which may make it to conduct election coming November. But they can have their way. What is there? They have the two-third majority in the Senate already. All these electoral amendments, 1 second, it will go. And the president, in fact, the president can even decide to conduct the election next year, July. All depends. He has the National Assembly to himself, not because they are puppet, not because they are rubber stamp, no. Because they are there to protect their own party ideology. I don't know you get it now. And it's all over the world. You can see Democrats, Republicans do that in the United States of America. I don't know you get it now. You see the government shutdown in America. So party in power always try to have it way. You do not take that for granted. And if you play into their hand, they have to take advantage of the situation. And that is what APC is doing. The PDP inability to manage its internal crisis like APC to take advantage of the internal of this situation. That is all.
Well, quite interesting, but we'll continue this conversation right after the short break. Defections, and still with us is Okai Austin.
Yeah, Austin, with this defection, let's take a look at the South-South geopolitical zone. Edo is out to APC, Delta, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa has joined. The River State governor is almost there. Now, what does that say of the politics? Because this used to be the stronghold of the People's Democratic Party, and now the APC has taken charge. Wiki is also in the South-South and was spreading his tentacle in the South-South. Now, how do you interpret the political dynamics playing out with this defection in the South-South?
Yes, the body language of the North at the foundation of APC, ADC, ordinarily will give any smart politician. You have somebody like Ashiwaju who has naturally a strategist. He will know what to do per second. I don't know you get it now or per time. And that is why you see they are trying to consolidate on the South-South. And even the ADC is unable to have major defections from the northern region, which ordinarily is supposed to be its power base. And what you see playing out in South-South is political smartness. Political smartness in the sense that one outplay another. And it may end up that even the governor of River State, if he does not take a decision on time, the president may not even need River State anymore to win his election. I don't know you get it now. Because you see, from what the FCT minister said yesterday, during the flag of, or one of his occasions of flagging of the project, he's doing a lot of projects in FCT. He said that he reads on social media and on the paper that those who accuse him of working for APC are joining APC. What it means is that some of these governors are living without him even have the knowledge of it. I don't know you get it now. Like Mba and Ndiri, this and Wike they are not on the political side. Yeah. Remember how Ode Okoye was nominated in the Southeast Zone by Governor Mba, who's supposed to ordinarily is the leader of PDP in the Southeast, being the only lowly governors of the Southeast. But Wike's choice of Anyanwu supersedes his own at the PDP decision, which keep Anyanwu remaining. So Mba has gone. So automatically, what will Wike use to threaten them again? I don't know. You get they have outsmarted him. And if you look at the South now, and that's why you see that reconciliation with Fubara was very necessary. Wike needed more than Fubara. Forget it. There's nothing you can't. There's no way the president will extend that state of emergency. The president will not do that. The public opinion is against it. The international observation or the world is monitoring what was happening in Rivers State. So because if you look at the gladiators from the South, they all have a governor to themselves. With Doyediri living and Dixon crying yesterday, shows that Doyediri is now a man without a political godfather. He's now one of the gladiators in the South. You can take that to anywhere. And if you look at Akwa Ibom, the Senate president, Godswill Akpabio, was able to influence his own governor, Pastor Eno, who is now with him. Akpabio has a governor to himself. Oshimole has a governor to himself. Okoa has a governor to himself. I don't know you get it now. So that the South is closed down already. I don't know you get it now. The Rivers State, Ayade and his own governor, they are okay. There's no case of fight there. It's only Wike now. I don't know you get that. The PDP at nationals, where he's causing trouble, the PDP is fizzling out. I don't know. So it's left for Rivers State governor to either he moves or he remains there because he has control. Wike has control of local government. And the local government structure is very powerful in river politics. Automatically, whether they join him or not, the president is as good as he. For now, if elections should go on today, he will win. Every calculation is working towards his advantage as it stands now. Just as my friend Jade, you say, we should talk of 2031 if Christ tarry and if God spare our life as it is. So what you see happening in South is political smart. You smart me, I will smart you. You play me politics, I play you politics. That's what is happening. That's what is happening. And I don't think, if you look at what Mike says, I don't think he's happy at that because his monopoly is being taken or is being taken away by the people, by the South governor that are going without even discussing with him.
Well, despite these defections, opposition voices argue that political control doesn't automatically translate into electoral advantage, and that voters will still decide at the ballot, not by party dominance. Is that optimism realistic?
That is correct. Depends on the system. Obi tried that and it works for him. But if Obi should contest today, you will not get that 6 million votes anymore. I don't know you get it. And it's one politician that is even at disadvantage of all these things. You can see that he does not even have a platform now. Obi is as good as a confused person. PDP was wooing him. Where is PDP today? People were considering Jonathan. The only person that is even stand tall among them is Atiku. Except if you are talking of individual functioning or character functioning as an opposition. You can see P2B as one of the opposition leaders, but he has no platform. And there is no room for independent candidate in Nigeria. I don't know you get it now. So, and you look at ADC, you look at ADC, you will know that the party, yes, they are functioning in media, but the meetings are not going on. There is no major defection into ADC. I don't know you get it now. By now, in 2014, the amalgamations of the legacy party, ACN, CPC, and the PDP has already about 6 governors that are already in APC. I don't know you get it now, but today, ADC cannot even boast of one House of Rep member that has joined them. I don't know you get it. And you take at the politics, the political wave, when you have a governor in line with Nigeria's system, you can't undermine what the governor can do in an election. Because here we live in a country where somebody gave out his PVC for 3,000, PVC for 5,000. People are ready to sell. So you cannot say that the voters may definitely have their way in a system where money play a larger role in an elective system. That is just it. Ideally, governor can even lose. I don't know you get it now, where voters are so powerful. But how do we ensure what we cast our vote at the polling unit is monitored too? Ringing is not done at the polling unit. I've contested for election, House of Rep Dekina Basa. Ordinarily I should be declared. But ringing happened at the collation center. The who controls security. I don't know you get it. Now, as an opposition, you may not even know who is going to be your ward return officer. You may not even know who INEC is going to set as a local government. But the ruling party, the governor can sit down and decide who should return per local government. And he who decide, who dictate, who play the pipe, dictate, who pay the piper, dictate the tone.
Okay, Austin, let's look at it this way also. Like you rightly said, the ADC came in with a lot of sound as a viable opposition, and Nigerians were actually happy that PDP has been decimated, ADC is coming as a voice, but as it is, Nigerians seem to be left without an opposition voice, not because they want it that way. But is it possible also that after this decimation of the PDP, we're going to begin to see a disintegration in the ADC camp? Because you're not hearing the gladiators speak like they used to speak when they started this coming together. It's like the momentum is gradually dying. Is there a possibility that you're going to see some of them having a rethink before the next election to realign again?
Definitely no. It may be part of their strategies, because if you observe, somebody say that they do hold their meeting outside the country. I don't know you get it now, because they may be afraid of the ruling party infiltrating into them. But even at that, no matter the meeting, it should yield a result which people can see. And in Nigeria politics, you can calculate, you can predict the end by looking at who is who that is moving into a particular political party. As it stands today, if they say elections should go on today, which party will challenge APC? I don't know you get now, though they may lose some senators, some House of Reps may not come back, especially in the Northern region. Do you understand? Because those people do not just vote and go. They pursue their ballot box to the collation center to see the end of it. I don't know you get it now. Some return back from the collation center, they're following from the ward collation center to the local government collation. And they have so many local government to their advantage. One community can be a local government headquarters. I don't know you get it now. So it is easier for you to monitor your result from this place too. So ADC need to up their game. We need a strong and viable opposition. I don't know you get it now. That is the fact. Even the president says so, that he needs an opposition. And if there's no more opposition, there can be opposition within APC. Farouk Lawa was doing that within APC as a zonal chairman, as a zonal vice chairman of the APC before he left. I don't know you get it now. Just as I'm saying, there are a lot of dormant APC members who are no longer politically active. You may not know their decisions. There are so many former governors. You go to Delta State, you see them. They are no longer talking. People like Omo Agege. You come to Ekiti State, people like Fayemi. You go to Lagos, people like Fashola. I don't know you get it now. They are there across 36 states of the Federation. I don't know you get it now. You cannot know their mind. So let's see. After this, the gale of defection, which will soon come to an end. Very soon, the defection will end. Those that are decamping, like now, somebody like Governor, the former minister of Enugu State, even though because the service certificate problem, he may likely pitch his own tent with opposition in Enugu State. There's going to be an opposition. You can't take that away. Even after APC primaries, people who think they will get a ticket, once they will not get a ticket, they may also work against the party. I don't know, but you can't take away what a governor can do in an election as far as Nigeria system is concerned. There is chief returning officer. And even some people were talking of INEC national chairman. There's no magic INEC national chairman is going to do. Before to reach Abuja for national coalition, every state of the federation have their result. I don't know you get it now. The INEC national chairman cannot change any result. So our eyes should be on the state commissioners, the return officers, those professors from the university. We emphasize on the wrong people. That's the problem. The major problem we're having is not even INEC. The professors, the ASU members who are coming to return election, who are coming to announce election, Are they not the one that normally change the result? They are the one, not INEC. INEC give a platform for them. INEC invite them to come and help me do this thing. And they are the one to mess up, to take advantage of the whole thing. INEC is to be blamed. And that is just the reality. Before the national chairman make a pronouncement of any election, each state have their result declared. You are aware of what I'm saying. There's no state in federation where their result is declared at the national.
Well, I like the fact that you brought in INEC into this mix, because today now the new INEC chairman is going to be screened by the Senate. And, you know, some people have questioned his qualifications. Some have also, you know, praised this appointment. I would like to know where you stand. Are you confident in this appointment? And again, some set of people are saying that, you know, there are calls that this the appointment should shift from, you know, the presidency to an independent body making this appointment to guarantee the credibility and transparency of our electoral process. Do you agree with that?
Which independent body? I don't know you get it now. Which independent? You take somebody, a director, somebody should from INEC staff, as you are here, a junior staff, you become a senior staff, then they should metamorphose to become a national chairman. I don't know you get it now. Which one? If the Supreme Court, as critical as the Supreme Court it is in the Federation, the Chief Justice of the Federation is being appointed by the President. What are you talking about? I don't know you get it now. Even the Inspector General of Police, the system that ordinarily is supposed to. That is why we should talk of overhauling the Constitution. Who, if you are a president today, will you not take advantage of appointing the INEC national chairman? You will give it to who? I don't know you get it now. The man that is nominated by the president, the Secret Service, the DSS must have done a thorough work on him. They should know who he is. He must have been a man. And before now, nobody hears his name in any controversial issues. Unlike the one that left that came from Third Front, where they were awarding a contract. This man comes from a sound academic background, a professor of law. I don't know you get it now. But I pray he will be a different professor, not like those that are returning election and change the result. I don't know you get it now. So we should talk of a strong system. You sell your own PVC, you collect money, and at the end you are coming to blame INEC. I don't know you get it now. You fail to escort your own ballot box from the polling unit to the collation center and stand there and wait. You can't just one day to have a night vigil. You refuse. You are blaming INEC. I mean, you are blaming the president should appoint. If the president appoint, did Jonathan appoint Jega then? Did he do the bidding of Jonathan?
Mr. Okai, one quick one before I let you go. Now that there's this gale of defections, should we expect a letter from you?
Yeah, definitely. My sister, you are putting me on the way it's going. Definitely, we are consulting and we are talking. Just as I said, you can't be leaving opposition to opposition political party. That is not politics. Either you leave opposition to a ruling party or you leave a ruling party.
So I guess it's right.
Thank you, Mr. Austin Okai. It's a fine place to leave the conversation. We must say thank you for your contribution always on the program. It's a pleasure.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for the platform.